Hello everyone. Namaste to all gadgeted officers, IS, IPS, doctors, surgeons. Hello dear learners. Success in competitive exam does not come overnight. It comes with consistent preparation and clarity of concepts. Today's lesson is subject-verb agreement part 4, where we will understand how concrete nouns, abstract nouns and collective nouns follow subject-verb rules. This video is especially important for tier 1 and tier 2 English examinations like staff selection commission, banking exam like SBI, IBPS, ACIO, UPSC, BPSC, NDA, and many other defense exam and many other competitive exams where grammar rules can make a big difference in your score. So friends, every small rule you master today will bring you closer to success in your tier 1 and tier 2 exams. Remember, my dear aspirants, great achievements are built on small, consistent efforts. Keep practicing, stay confident, and never stop learning. In the next English video, we will begin exciting series on idioms, words often confused, preposition, articles, and many more. So, my dear aspirants, stay motivated, keep learning, and let's succeed together. So, types of nouns and definition and example: common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun, uncountable noun, countable noun, compound noun. Example, we have definition along with the example we have learned in the previous part 3 series also. So, we are going to learn about the concrete noun. So, concrete noun is a noun that can be physically seen, touched, or measured. Abstract noun, any concept or idea that cannot be physically seen or touched. Concrete noun, concrete, as the word suggests, we can see it, touch it, or measure it. Abstract noun, abstract means abstract idea, abstract concept that cannot be physically seen or touched. Countable noun, that can be counted and has both a singular and plural form. Uncountable noun, very important point, it cannot be counted and does not have a plural form. Very important point, uncountable noun does not have a plural verb. It does not have a plural verb. So, concrete noun definition, we have learned any physical entities which we can perceive it through our senses, through our sensory organs, any object, animals, or places. In contrast, abstract nouns, any ideas, any concept, any qualities which we cannot physically touch it. So it is beyond our direct sensory experience. Concrete noun examples are given: animals, people, objects, places, food and drinks, nature, any vehicles, clothing, shirt, pant, hat, jacket, etc. Tools, any tools, electronics, mobile phone in your hand, television, laptop, headphones. So these are concrete nouns which we can see it, touch it, perceive it. Any object, places, or animals. So concrete noun examples are given. The sun warmed the entire beach. I found a shiny coin on the sidewalk. The playful puppy chewed on the rubber ball. The colorful flowers brightened the garden. The mechanic repaired the noisy engine. The chef sliced the fresh vegetables. The bright moon illuminated the night sky. The artist painted a vibrant portrait. The child picked up a smooth pebble by the lake. The teacher wrote on the clean chalkboard. So in this all, the sun, coin, ball, flowers, engine, vegetables, moon, portrait, pebble, chalkboard are an example of concrete nouns. It means it represent any physical object, people, or places, or any substances that we can perceive it or understood it through our senses. So this noun refers to tangible things that really exist in nature, that really exist in the real world, and it gives clear meaning, any specific description. So concrete nouns, examples: animal, people, objects, places, food and drinks, nature, vehicles, clothing, tools. Subject verb agreement with concrete noun. Singular concrete noun takes singular verb. The book is on the table. The dog runs fast. Book singular, subject, singular verb. Dog, singular subject. Run, singular verb. Rule 2, plural concrete noun takes a plural verb. When the noun is plural, when the subject is plural, it has a plural verb. It uses a plural verb. The books are on the table, books plural subject, so are plural verb. The dogs run fast, dogs plural subject, run plural verb. Rule 3, collective concrete nouns as one unit, group as one unit, it always take a singular verb. So any collective noun like team, family, herd, crowd is seen as a single unit. It means it always takes a singular verb because it is seen as a single unit. Any family, team, herd, crowd. So the team is playing well. One team is playing well. So singular verb is the herd is grazing in the field. One herd is grazing in the field. So it uses singular verb is. Rule for collective concrete nouns indicates individual members of that collective nouns, concrete nouns. So it takes a plural verb. When the focus is on individual members, it always takes a plural verb. Example: the team are wearing different jerseys. So it means all the members of teams are wearing different jerseys. So it takes plural verb. The family are arguing among themselves. It means all the members of family are, so plural verb, are arguing among themselves. It means when collective concrete nouns indicates individual members of that collective nouns, it always uses plural verb. When the collective concrete noun indicates as a one unit, then it uses a singular verb. Countable versus uncountable concrete nouns. So countable: apple, chair, car. So these are it can be singular or plural depending on the number. Uncountable: water, milk, furniture. It is uncountable noun, so it always use singular verb. As I said you in the previous slide also, uncountable noun always take a singular verb. It is a very important point. The apple is read singular countable. The apples are read plural countable. The water is cold uncountable. So it takes a singular verb is. The furniture is new uncountable noun. So it takes a singular verb is. Rule 6, nouns with plural form but singular meaning. It takes a singular verb. Some concrete noun end in s but are treated as singular. Example: news, physics, mathematics. So it uses a singular verb. The news is shocking. The physics laboratory is well equipped. Rule 7, titles of books, movies, or works, though appear plural, but it takes a plural verb. The Chronicles of Narayana is my favorite book. So it is a title of book. So it takes a singular verb. Gulliver's Travel is interesting. So it is about the one movie. So it takes a singular verb. So it is a practice question, subject verb agreement based on the concrete nouns. So kindly pause this slide and try to solve it. Answer is already given. Subject verb agreement and collective nouns. Collective nouns are nouns that name groups composed of members. It uses either singular or plural verbs based on the need of the sentence, demand of the sentence, context of the sentence. So collective nouns are nouns that name group composed of members. It takes either singular verb or plural verb. When collective nouns indicates any family, squad, or committee and act as one unit, so it takes a singular verb. Example: the committee votes to build a new park downtown. So in this case, one committee. So singular verb is used, votes. Now, next example is the herd of cows are running sporadically in every direction, means irregularly in every direction. So in this case, the herd of cows. So many members of cows, many cows are running irregularly, sporadically in every direction. So in this case, collective noun act individually or separately from the group. If so, plural verb is used. So words like police, people, and cattle are always considered plural. Very important point when you are spotting an error in tier 1 and tier 2 exam, or you are writing any statement, kindly note down words like police, people, and cattle are always considered plural and take a plural verb, even though they don't end with an S. They are sometimes called collective nouns that function as plural. Examples of correct uses: the police are investigating the case. Many people are enjoying the function. The cattle are grazing in the field. So, why they are plural? Police refers to a group of police officer, not a single individual. People is a plural of a person and refers to multiple human. Cattle refers to a group of cows, bulls, or other bovines and has no common singular form like cattle. Very important point. Cattle has no common singular form like cattle. So words like police, people, and cattle are always considered plural and take a plural verb. And even though, very important point, they don't end with an S. Polices, peoples, cattles, we cannot use in our sentences. Next example is the team is practicing for finals. The team are practicing for finals. What do you think? Which sentence is correct? So grammatically, both sentences are correct. The reason is it depends on the speaker, whether he considered the collective noun as a unit or he refers it as a group having multiple members and talks about each member. So the team, as example sentence is, the team is practicing for finals. In this example, here we are looking at the one team as a single unit. Next example sentence is, the team are practicing for finals. Here we are talking with respect to each member of the team, which are more than one. Each member of the team, which are more than one, not one. So we have to use plural verb. But this happen only when each member of the collective noun does one job altogether. We will use this. This rule is followed when all the member has doing one job altogether and has same opinion. It is very important rule. This rule is followed when each member of the collective noun does one job altogether, or all the members all the members have same opinion. If they are not working as a unit, that is, some members do one thing and others do some other thing, or they have different opinions, then the collective noun is always taken as plural. When they have different opinion, then collective noun is taken as plural. So if they are not working as a unit, so collective noun is taken as a plural. And if the collective noun has different opinions, so it takes singular verb. The family is fighting among themselves. The family are fighting among themselves. Second sentence is correct. The family are fighting among themselves. Since here each members of the collective nouns family is not working together, or we can say has different opinion, and so they are fighting. So thus it must be considered as plural. So we have to use plural verb. The family are fighting among themselves. It means all the members of family are not having the same opinion, so they are fighting. So all the members, we can say, has different opinions. Now, when a collective noun is acting collectively, then it depends on the speaker whether he or she looks as it as a unit or talks with respect to each other. But when the collective noun is not acting collectively, even we cannot consider it as a unit, as each member is not agreeing with each other member, and thus it considered plural. So in this case, each member is not agreeing with each other, and thus it is considered plural. Next, a few example sentences are given in the slide. The board has signed a merger with its parent company in the telecom sector. Here, board act as a unit, one unit. So either singular or plural. Here it is singular because the board has signed, one board has signed the merger with its parent company in the telecom. So singular verb. Next example sentence is, even after a discussion of 3 hours, the jury have contradicting views about who should win. Even after a discussion of 3 hours, the jury have contradicting views about who should win. So in this case, members do not agree with each other. Thus, jury plural. So it uses plural verb have. Next example sentence is given. The staff has organized a farewell party for its retiring boss. So here one is staff act as a unit. So it, in this case, singular verb. So has is used. The council were unable to reach unison about this amendment. So members of council do not agree with each others. So in this case, council is considered as plural subject and we have to take plural verb where. Next example sentence is, finally the audience were mesmerized by his dance performance. So here audience act as a unit. So act as a unit. So all the audience were mesmerized by his dance performance. So audience, plural subject. So we have to take plural verb where. Some collective nouns appear to be singular but are plural in meaning and take plural verbs. Some collective nouns appear to be singular but are plural in meaning and take plural verbs. Cattle, police, women, men, children, people, crowd, poultry, clergy, gentry, infantry, cavalry, vermin. So these are the list of collective nouns which appears to be singular but are plural in meaning and take plural verbs. Since these nouns are already plural, we never add the suffix x. Very important point. These collective nouns are already plural, but it appears singular, but are plural. So we cannot use suffix x. Cattle's, police's, women's, men's, children's, people's, crowds. These are wrong. So we cannot add the suffix x to them to form their plurals. Words like cattle's, women's, children's, crowd, gentles, etc. do not exist. Very important points. So these words do not exist. Example, the police is on its way. Incorrect. The police are on the way. Always take plural verb. Large cattle are found on the plains. Incorrect. Large cattle are found on the plains is correct. It does not take suffix x. The poultry have been fed. The clergy were with the decision of the king. So according to the school rules, children coming to the campus should carry their own lunch. So in this case, poultry, plural, and it has to take plural verb have. The clergy were with the decision of the king. So clergy, plural subject, plural verb were. According to the school rules, children, plural subject, take plural verb. Few key points. Collective noun is the name of a collection of nouns, as we have understood with many examples. A collective noun always implicates an image of a group. It always implicates an image of a It always implicates an image of a group in our heads. It can be considered either singular or plural if all its members act as a unit. It is considered as plural when its members do not act as a unit and have contradicting views. The views are not agreeing with each other. So it is considered as plural when its members do not act as a unit and they have contradicting views. They are not agreeing with each other. So it is considered plural. and it takes plural verb. Certain collective nouns like police, children, man, women, clergy, cattle, crowd, etc. look like singular nouns, but they are plural in meaning and say they do not take suffix x to form plural, and they are plural, so they takes plural verb. Certain collective nouns like police, children, men, women, clergy, cattle, crowd always take a plural verb. So these practice questions given, the quality of the mangoes are good this season. So try spotting the error first, and then answer is given in the next slide. The quality of the mangoes are good this season, whether it is correct or wrong. So you have to check the quality of the mangoes is good this season. Quality singular. So we have to use, no need to look at the mangoes. Quality, main subject. So we have to use is. Neither of the two girls were present in the class. So neither of the two girls was present in the class. Neither take singular verb. The committee has submitted the report to the principal. So here one committee. So we have to use here there is wrong. The committee has submitted its report to the principal. Its report to the principal. 10 kilometers are not a long distance to cover on foot. So 10 kilometers error is there is. 10 kilometers is not a long distance to cover on foot, because measurement and quantity always take a singular verb. Very important point we have learnt in the previous subject verb video about the measurement and quantity. It always takes a singular verb. The police is investigating the case carefully. It is error is because police is plural subject, so it takes plural verb. Each of the student have been given a certificate, so each always takes singular verb, so has. The news about the food are disturbing. So in this case, news, it takes singular verb. News is disturbing. The teacher along with the students are going on a trip. So we have to take here the teacher. Teacher means main subject. So in this case, it is used. There is a need to change R to is. So is the teacher along with the student. The teacher is going on a trip. So teacher is main subject. So single teacher, the teacher. So is singular verb is used. Bread and butter are my favorite breakfast. In this case, is used because it is a one breakfast, one dish. So we have to use singular verb. He is one of those players who has always performed well. So in this case, error, he is one of those players who has always performed well. So he is one of those players, those player. So in this case, we have to use who have, because who refers to plural. Who is indicating about whom? Players. So players are plural, so we have to use plural verb. He is the one, those players who, before relative pronoun, players, main subject. So we have to use plural verb, have. So subject verb agreement and collective noun we have learned, and in this case, when this example we have seen also, when discussing a single collective amount of money or period of time, a singular verb is used. Even if the noun phrase includes a plural noun, this is because the phrase is treated as a single unit. So when discussing a single collective noun, amount of money or a period of time, a singular verb is used, even if the noun phrase includes a plural noun. So no need to look at the noun phrase. You have to look at the main subject. Collective amount of money or period of time, it always take a singular verb. $5 is a fair price. So even though dollars is plural, the phrase refers to a single sum. So we have to use singular verb. 10 years is a long time to wait. Even though years is plural, the phrase refers to a single period of time. That period is 10 years. Next example sentence is 200 meters is the distance we need to cover. Similar to money and time also, even though meters is plural, but it is treated as a singular measurement. 200 meters, single measurement. So it takes singular verb is. However, if the context emphasizes the individual items or units, then a plural verb might be appropriate. How? $5 were scattered on the table. Here is focus is on the individual coin. Many coins, $5 coins or bills, not the total amount. So in this case, we have to use plural verb where 2 hours have passed. So here is the focused on the individual hours. How many hours? 2 hours. So individual hours, not a singular block of time. So it is indicating hour, 1 hour, then 2 hours. So it is focusing on the individual hours. So we have to use plural verb. 2 hours have passed. So here is focused on the individual hours, not a singular block of time, singular time. So singular verb is used. Plural verb is used. Plural verb is used even the context emphasizes the individual item or units. Plural verb might be appropriate. $5 were scattered on the table because focus is on the individual coins. 2 hours have passed. It means the focus is on the individual hours. How many hours? 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 hours have passed. So plural verb. So singular and plural collective nouns, singular collective nouns is singular when the group is seen as a single unit. So in this case, the verb is always used as singular verb. And plural collective noun, it was is plural verb. So what are collective nouns? A collective noun is a word that names a group of people, animals, or things. Even though it refers to multiple members, it is often singular because it describes one unit. However, it can also be plural if we talk about the individual in the group separately. When we are talking about the each individual of the group. So collective noun is a word that names a group of people, animals, or things. Even though it refers to multiple members, it is often treated as a single unit and it takes a singular verb. It takes plural verbs when we talk about the members of that unit, individuals in the group separately. For example, a team of players, a flock of birds, a bunch of grapes. It is a collective noun example. So definition of collective noun is given. Singular collective noun. Definition: a collective noun is singular when the group is seen as a single unit. In this case, the verb is also singular. The band plays a song together. So in this case, band singular subject, singular verb. So people, team, family, class, jury, staff, crowd, band, animals, herd, flock, pack, swarm, colony, pod, gaggle, things, batch, pile, stack, set, bundle, group, grow. So these are singular collective nouns. So it takes singular verb. So singular collective nouns is singular when the group is seen as a single unit. It takes singular verb. The band plays a song together. So uses of singular collective noun refers to a group of people, animals, or things, but are treated as a singular. But when used in a sentence, let's learn the uses of singular collective noun. Subject-verb agreement. Since collective noun are singular, they usually take a singular verb. The team is practicing hard, not our single team. My family loves to travel. One family, my family. So my family loves to travel, not love. Now, referring to the group as a unit, when collective noun, when used as a referred to a group, is acting as one unit. So one unit, it means uses a singular verb. The class is quiet, not class are quiet, because one class is quiet. The jury has reached a decision. In this case, the jury is deciding as one group, one jury. So it takes singular verb, has. Using pronouns with collective nouns. When a collective noun is singular, we use it instead of they. Very important point. When collective noun is singular, we use it instead of they. So using pronoun, when we are using pronoun with collective nouns, if a collective noun is singular, we have to use it instead of they. The staff is hardworking. It always meet deadlines. The herd is moving slowly. It is grazing peacefully. In this case, that staff is it refers to singular. So we use it as a pronoun, not they. The staff is hardworking. It always meet deadlines. The herd is moving slowly. It is grazing peacefully. So in this case, collective nouns, the staff and herd is it refers to singular. So it uses pronoun it instead of they. When a collective noun can be plural when sometimes the members of the group are acting individually, separately, the collective noun can take a plural verb and plural pronoun. Example, the team are arguing among themselves. It means that individually, separately, the team are all members are arguing among themselves. So themselves we have used plural. So each member is arguing separately. Next example is the jury are divided in their opinions. So each jury member has a different opinion. So we have to use plural verb are. When a collective noun like family, squad, committee, etc. refers to the group as a single unit acting together, a singular verb is used. If the collective noun refers to the individual members acting separately, then a plural verb is used. Example, the family is going on vacation, the family is acting as one unit. The family are all arguing about where to go. So each family members is arguing individually. Then the next example sentence is the committee has reached a decision. The committee is acting as a single unit. So singular verb has. The committee are all in disagreement. It means each member of the committee has a different opinion. So we have to use plural verb. When collective nouns like team, family, group, committee, etc. are acting as a single unit, they take a singular verb. However, when the members of the collective noun are acting individually or separately from the group, a plural verb is used. The team is practicing their plays, single team. The team are discussing their individual rules, it means team members. The family is going on vacation, single family. The family are all wearing different outfits. It means all the family members. So they are wearing different outfits. So plural verb. So this distinction in verb usage helps clarify whether the collective noun is being treated as a single entity or as a collection of individuals. So you have to take care where to use singular verb or plural verbs and which collective noun acting as a single unit or acting individually or separately from the group. Single unit, singular verb, acting separately or individually from the group, we have to use plural verb. So singular collective noun, we have seen the example. So this we have seen previously example of singular collective nouns. The team is playing well today is a single unit. My family loves to travel. It act as a single unit, so it takes singular verb. The class is listening to the teacher, so one class. The crew is working on the sea, subject, singular verb. It acting as a single unit. So all example, the crowd was excited to see the show, one crowd as a unit. The jury has reached a decision, one unit. The staff is very helpful. So in this case, the staff is very helpful. So it act as a single unit. So it takes singular verb. Animals, a herd of cows is grazing in the field. So in this case, acting as a single unit. A flock of birds is flying in the sky. A pack of wolves is hunting together. A swarm of bees is near the flowers. A school of fish is swimming in the ocean. For things, a bunch of grapes is on the table. A pile of books is on my desk. A stack of papers is neatly arranged. A set of keys is missing. A collection of stamp is in the album. So in this, all the animals and things, the group collection is given: a herd, a flock, a pack, a swarm, a school, a bunch, a pile, a stack, a set, a collection. It acts as a single unit, a herd of cows. So we have to use singular verb. A flock of birds, a pack of wolves, a swarm of bees, a school of fish, a bunch of grapes, a pile of books, a stack of papers, a set of keys, a collection of stamps. So it acts as a single unit. So we have to use singular verb. Plural collective noun, when we consider each member of the group separately, individually, so in this case, we will use plural verb. The band are tuning their instruments separately. So it means each member of the group tuning separately, individually. So we have to use plural verb. So people, audiences, committees, teams, families, staffs, crowds, bands, for animals, herds, flocks, packs, swarms, colonies, pods, gaggers, things, batches, piles, stacks, sets, bundles, group, rows. So plural collective nouns is used when we consider each member of the group separately. In this case, the verb used is plural. The band are tuning their instruments separately. So all the members, each member of the band are tuning their instruments separately. So we have to use plural verb. So uses of plural collective nouns when we used it when individual members of the group are acting, are performing separately or individually. So in this case, we will use plural verb. So subject verb agreement for collective nouns. When the individual in the group act separately, use plural verb. The committee are divided in their decisions. So each member of the committee are divided in their decisions. So we have to use plural verb. The police are investigated different cases. So all the members of police, so it members are investigated different cases. So it act as a separately. So we have to use plural verb. So referring to members individually, if the focus is on the individual in the groups, use a plural verb. The audience are clapping their hands separately. So all individual members of the audience. So we have to use plural verb. The family have their own opinion. So all the members of family have their own opinions. Each member of the family. Each member of the family. So we have to use plural verb. The family have their own opinions. Using pronouns with plural collective nouns, when a collective noun is plural, we use they instead of it. So the jury are not in agreement, they have different opinions. In this case, the jury, each member of the jury are not in agreement. So we have to use plural pronoun they. The staff are discussing their ideas. Each member of a staff is discussing their ideas. So we have to use the staff are discussing plural verb and plural pronoun. They cannot decide. Example of plural collective nouns. Several teams are competing in the tournaments. Plural verb are many families enjoy picnics on weekends. Enjoy plural verb. Different classes are going on a field trips. Plural verb. Various crews are working on the construction site. So plural collective noun, plural verb. Large crowds gather for the festival. Two juries were selected for the cases. Several staffs from different offices attended the meeting. So in all the examples, several teams, many families, different classes, various crews, large crowds, two juries, several staff. These are example of plural collective nouns. So it takes plural verb. Animals, several herds of cattle roam in the field. Many flocks, many flocks of bird, many flocks of bird migrate in the winter. Multiple packs of wolves live in the forest. Several swarm of bees were seen near the garden. Different schools of fish swim in the deep sea. So all are plural collective nouns. So it takes plural verb. Roam, migrate, live, wear, swim. So all plural verb. It takes plural verb because these are list of plural collective nouns. Several herds, many flocks, multiple packs, several swarms, different schools. So it takes plural verb. For things, many bunches of bananas are in the market. Several piles of clothes need washing. Multiple stacks of books are in the library. Different sets of tools are available in the store. Several collection of paintings are displayed in the museum. So it is not necessary. So these are the plural collective nouns. Take plural verbs. Many bunches of bananas, several piles of clothes, multiple stacks of books, different sets of tools, several collections of paintings. So these are plural collective nouns. So it takes plural verb. Are, need, are, plural verb. So it is not necessary to use words like many, several, multiple, or different with plural collective nouns. However, these words help clarify that we are talking about more than one group. So few examples are given. Teams are practicing on the field. Families love to celebrate festivals together. Classes are preparing for the exam. Herds of cattle roam in the valley. So teams, plural collective noun, we use plural verb are. Families, plural collective noun, we have to use plural verb love. Classes, plural subject, we have to use plural verb are. Herds, plural subject, we have to use plural verb roam. We cannot use cattles, important point. So collective noun, singular uses, plural uses, comparison. The team is playing well, one team, single unit. The team are wearing different uniforms, means each member of team. The class was quite singular use. The class are working in groups, plural, meaning each member of class. My family lives in one house, singular uses. My family have different hobbies, each member of family. So it singular uses act as a single unit. Plural uses each member have different thinking or working individually or separately. The jury reaches a verdict, singular meaning, single unit, one jury. Plural uses the jury are discussing the case. Each member of jury are discussing the case. The jury are discussing the case means each member of the jury is having different opinion and discussing the case. So rules for using singular and plural collective nouns: use a singular verb when the group act as one unit. The jury delivers its verdict. The jury acts together. Use singular verb. Jury delivers its verdict. Jury acts together as a single unit. Use plural verbs when individuals act separately, behave separately, think separately, individually. So the jury are discussing their opinions. The members of the jury act individually. Next example sentence is pay attention to the context of the sentence. If the action is done as one, use singular. Rule is you have, my dear aspirants, kindly pay attention to the context of the sentence. If the action is done, if any action, if any activity is done as single unit, use singular verb. If act as one unit, use singular verb. If the action is done, if any action is done separately, you have to use plural verb. So it is the rule. Some collective nouns are always singular. News, furniture, luggage, information, equipment, advice are always singular. Points should be noted. News, furniture, luggage, information, equipment, and advice are always singular. So some collective nouns are always singular. So examples of singular collective nouns and plural collective noun are given. The army flies bravely. The army are preparing their weapons. The band is playing a song. The crowd cheers loudly. The committee decides the rule. The staff works hard. The choir sings beautifully. The police is investigating the case. The audience enjoys the show. The pack is hunting together. The orchestra performs well. The fleet sails across the sea. The government decide the policy. The council plans new project. The gang operates at night. The jury reaches a verdict. So it all singular collective nouns. In this case, it acts as a one unit. Plural connective nouns, it means the action is done separately, individually. The army are preparing their weapons. The band are tuning their instrument, and the crowd are talking to each other. The committee disagree on the decision. The staff are going on a holiday. The choir are practicing separately. The police are questioning suspects. The audience are leaving the theater. The pack are searching for food. The orchestra are tuning their instrument. The fleet are sailing in different directions. The government are debating among themselves. The council are sharing their opinions. The gang are hiding in different places. The jury are discussing the case. So in all the example, each the action is done separately, is the action is going on separately, individually. So it is a plural collective noun, so it uses plural verb. Some few more example is given. The group is singing together. The cast performs in a play. The company grows fast. The board meets every day, the team plays well, the faculty teaches different subjects, the department functions smoothly, the family lives in a big house, the flock flies in the sky, the committee approves the project, the class sits quietly, the mob causes trouble, the delegation represent the country. So in this case, all the bold letter is collective, singular collective nouns, and it acts as a single unit, so it takes singular verb. It's a very important point. So this is the reason I'm just explaining each and every sentence. Practice these sentences in your daily life. The group are chatting separately. The cast are rehearsing their roles. The company are introducing new products. The board are expressing their views. The team are celebrating individually. The faculty are planning lesson. The department are discussing their reports. The family are preparing their own meals. The flock are resting on different trees. The committee are arguing over details. The class are discussing the topic. The mob are running away. The delegation are introducing themselves. So in this case, it acts as the group, cast, company, board, team, faculty, department, family, flock, committee, class, mob, delegation. It acts as a plural collective noun because action is doing separately, individually. So we have to take plural verb. Again, example is given. Citizen elects the leader, the platoon marches in sync, the panel reviews the report, the jury gives a verdict, the choir performs at the consent, the alliance sign the treaty, the horde moves forward, the league supports fair play, the force fights bravery. Citizen, platoon, panel, jury, choir, alliance, horde, league, force, collective noun. These are the collective noun, act as a singular collective noun. So it uses singular verb, it acts as a single unit. In this case, all are given: citizen, platoons, panel, jury, choir, alliance, horde, league, force. Uses plural verb are reason because all the members, all the action are acting separately, individually. The citizen are casting their votes. So all the members, all the action are, all the citizenry are casting their votes. So as a separate unit. So in this case, plural verb. So what is collective noun? We have seen example also. What is when is a collective noun singular? When act as a single unit, so the team is winning. When is a collective noun plural? When the members act individually, separately. Action is individually, separately. So the teams are discussing their strategies. So when all the team members are discussing separately, individually. So it takes plural verb. How do I know if a collective noun is singular or plural? Check if the group is acting together, singular or individually, plural. So singular takes singular verb, individually, separately, it takes plural verb. The family is happy as a unit. The family are arguing individually. So what are some common collective nouns? We have learned this: team, family, herd, jury, audience, police staff, committee. Can a collective noun be both singular and plural? Yes, it depends on the meaning in the sentence. The staff is hardworking as a unit. The staff are discussing their schedules, means individuals act as an individual. All the staffs are discussing their schedules. Why do some collective noun takes a plural verb? Take a plural verb when a group members are doing different things, are acting differently, separately, individually. Example, the jury are going among themselves. So these are about the we have learned about the subject-verb agreements of proper noun, concrete noun, abstract noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, collective noun. So we have learned the subject-verb agreement based on. So how a noun used in sentences? We use a noun, a subject noun, object of preposition. So noun often function as the subject of a sentence that represent a person, place, thing, or idea that perform the action. So in this case, it becomes subject. Dogs bark loudly. John is a talented musician. So subject noun. Now, object nouns can also function as object within a sentence, either as direct objects or indirect objects. I enjoy reading books. So, direct objects. She gave me a gift. Me is an indirect object. Object nouns. Noun can be used as the object of preposition also. Noun frequently follow preposition in a sentence, and that time it becomes as the object of the preposition. The cat is sitting on the mat. She is interested in science. So on preposition, in preposition, so mat or science become the object of preposition. So noun are used as a subject noun, object noun, and object of preposition. So noun used as a noun complement also. Noun can be function as complement, completing the meaning of a sentence. This often occurs with linking verbs. She became a lawyer. The winner is John. So in this case, it acts as a noun complement, which means completing the meaning of a sentence. She became a lawyer. So completing the meaning of a sentence. So it often occurs with a linking verb. So we became is linking verb. So she became a lawyer. So noun also act as a noun complements. It also act as a direct address. Noun can be used in a sentence to directly address something or someone. Please pass the salt, Alice. So direct address. Oh nature, you are magnificent. Direct address. So noun can be used in a sentence to directly address someone or something and act as a direct address. Noun can be used used as a gerund also. So noun can be formed from verbs by adding ing suffix, creating gerunds. Gerunds. Verb plus ing becomes gerund. Swimming is my favorite activity. So swimming is, in this case, gerund is a noun. I enjoy reading. Noun can be used, can become a noun clauses also. Noun can function as the subject or object of a clause. When she said is true, I understand that you are busy. So that you are busy, noun clause. So we will learn in the next sentence clauses. Part 2, I'm going to publish very soon word often confused series, idiom series, preposition, articles, clauses series. I'm going to upload within few days. Stay consistent, always revise the previous learned topic. Give mock tests regularly on regular basis. Best of luck for your forthcoming exam. Kindly watch the next series. Best of luck.